welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming up next, the Lakers taking on the Rockets. For Los Angeles, they want to start this season with a bang on their home floor. Showing the home.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome, basketball fans. It's the Los Angeles Lakers match.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA. Hey, Dave.
Well, guys.
Influential with his taste, for sure, David. Thank you. Here's the starting group for Houston. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Tucker and Capella are up front. And it's House in at the 3. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Anthony Davis is out there with Caldwell Pope. And it's McGee in at the center position. Here is Harden. Westbrook wide open. He fires. Second shot opportunity. And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it. A championship standard in L.A. with the Lakers. The expectations will always be high.
Oh, yeah, Jay, you've been there with me. I mean, we both looked up in the rafters and seen those 16 championship banners up there. I mean, with LeBron James in the fold, the expectation is to get to 17, 18, 19.
Rockets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. From deep, Harden, and again it's the Rockets from deep.
Oh, I love how Harden pulls once he gets the ball. If you play off him just a little bit.
Pass to LeBron. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Passes it to House. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
A foul right off the bat. You hate to pick up your first one so quick.
Here is House. Pass to Harden. No good on the triple. The drop. Oh, he delivers that with force.
I cannot believe that. I love how fierce James is. A ferocious dunk artiste.
Westbrook against Davis. Westbrook, no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
Houston's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Great D that time from Green.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
And LeBron throws it down.
Such blinding speed on the drive. I mean, James is a force of nature when he's on the attack.
For 3, Westbrook. The putback, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
I love his work ethic, not to mention his hands. You need both to convert those tip-ins.
The pass to McGee. James outside. Drills it from outside. LeBron's got 10 points.
Strong start here early. 4 of his first 5 made.
Harden the pass to Westbrook. Three-pointer. Drains it from beyond the arc.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Let's talk about the great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Back to Green. Feeds to Davis. Shoots over Tucker. And no good. And the Rockets take it the other way. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. The 3 from Harden. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
He's so dangerous from out there. Harden can beat you off the catch, beat you off the bounce, beat you in transition, beat you when you sleep, beat you when you wake. He can beat you.
Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Pass to Davis. Over Harden. McGee trying to break free. And Davis with the basket on the assist by Caldwell Pope.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Westbrook passes to House. Back to Westbrook. Lob pass to Capella. McGee with the block.
Oh, this is McGee's role. He's out here to defend and to stifle shooters whenever he can.
James. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
Harden outside. Capella, the pass to Tucker. The dish to Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. Sinks that one from the post. Westbrook's got 8.
And it's the fearlessness of Westbrook. It's really refreshing to watch. When he's deep inside, he just goes right at you.
McGee with it, and guarded by Capella. James wide open, and no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Last game for the Lakers, they picked up the W against the Trailblazers in Portland. And Chris, later this season, LeBron James likely to surpass Kobe Bryant for 3rd on the all-time scoring list.
And that might be a bittersweet moment for Lakers fans, Kevin. I mean, a lot of diehard Kobe supporters who've long held that the Mamba, not LeBron, is the heir apparent to Jordan.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, Greg, it's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
And James throws it down.
Oh, come on. You can't allow James to get positioned down low. Once he does, he's looking to dunk it.
Rockets trail by 3.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Opening day, Chris. In your experience, which types of teams tend to start the season well, started strong?
2 types. One, the team that has been forgotten about and left out. The team that had a disappointing season the year before, and no one knows the pain that they went through all summer long, waiting to get back to that moment. So they've been incentivized for half of a year to come back and say, wait a minute, it's our turn now. And those teams are sneaky under the radar.
Little chip on their shoulder, in other words.
And then secondly, I would say veteran teams. Teams that know what they want, teams that are focused and saying, wait a minute, we know this is a marathon. Let's take our time, warm up, and stick to the principles right away, and we'll end up in the right place later.
Outside, Davis. LeBron outside. And they double up James. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Here's Howard. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And you need an army to keep Howard away from the basket. He's so superb at snatching up offensive rebounds.
Westbrook surveying the D. From deep, Harden. And again, it's the Rockets from deep. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Passes to Davis. And James throws it down.
Whether he's driving, posting up, firing from deep, you know LeBron has it all. It's been a fantastic evening for him.
Now Westbrook really played well against Phoenix in his last outing. Here is House. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. And it's sent back by Howard.
You got to be aware of Howard at all times, especially on defense, where he makes his living blocking shots.
It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Dishes it to LeBron. Inside, stolen by Tucker. Westbrook with it. Now Green defending. Lob pass to Capella. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook.
And here's a look at some stats for Westbrook. Great showing for him last season. First in assists, fourth in steals, and he also finished the season in the top 10 in rebounding. Just a terrific year on the glass.
And dropping a lot of dimes. He led the league in assists because he's the ultimate competitor, an absolute magician with the basketball. Yep, that one goes in there. And the Lakers lead by 3.
I mean, the passing genius of LeBron coming to the surface. I mean, a look that only a few players in the league can make.
Now a timeout called by Houston. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Caldwell Pope. Alex Caruso comes in for Danny Green. And Cook subbed in for LeBron. And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. They trail by 3. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
And looking back to last season, they won this season series as you'd expect.
And we'll see what, or if anything has changed this year. Maybe it's still a matchup of the haves and have-nots. Or maybe the playing field's a little more even.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition team. The Lakers second.
I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
Here is Cook, guarded by Tucker. Cook kicks to Davis. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Now here's Rivers. Tight defense on him. Pass to McLemore. They could use a bucket. A shot, no good. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Floats it up for Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, Mike D'Antoni is a legendary coach in this game. He's found success at almost every stop he's coached at, only missing the title to cement his legacy.
Cephalosha has the open look. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, he's not going to get an easier look than that. You don't need to double team him, but you can't leave him all alone.
And the pass to Kuzma. Here's Caruso. Back to Kuzma. To the left side wing. Off the left rim and out. And with Mike D'Antoni, Chris, you can see his influence as a coach throughout the NBA.
Yeah, a lot of modern offenses borrow from things D'Antoni created. The up-tempo early offense is a product of his 7 seconds or less era. I mean, his imprint is all over the NBA.
Pass to Rivers. Clock at 6. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Caruso. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Cephalosha kicks to McLemore. Passes it to Rivers. Houston needs to get a shot off. Here's Chandler, and the shot is long. Lakers leading by 6. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here is Cook. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Now here's Davis. Down low. Here's Howard. That one's not going to go. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back. A unique upbringing for Clint Capella. Spent years in a welfare orphanage in Switzerland. He said he never imagined he'd come this far.
Even as a kid, I wasn't even dreaming about it.
Just an inspiring story, Greg. It gives you perspective on why you should be grateful for everything you have.
Kevin, without a doubt, Capella's upbringing helped shape him, and the hard work he continues to put in is really admirable.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
With the game being fast-paced these days, you can expect this from a lot of teams. But they did it very well.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So for the Lakers right now, Howard is out there with Anthony Davis. That's Rajon Rondo. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Caruso in at the 2. Davis finds Kuzma. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Kuzma's got the lead up to 9 now for Los Angeles. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Cephalosha with it, working on Howard. Cephalosha misses. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Here's Caruso. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. McLemore with the ball, working on Howard. Here's Tucker. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Pass to Howard. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And some great moments for Rajon Rondo. Helped Boston to a title back in 2008. And as we know, he's a 4-time All-Star.
Yeah, one of the most honorary, toughest, and smartest players in the league. He devours films. I mean, he makes his son watch film. You see that his 4-year-old son is watching film with him. What's going on, man? He's made it clear. Once his playing days are done, he wants to be an NBA coach.
Rivers kicks it to Tucker. That's a 2 from Cephalosha. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Caruso, the pass to Rondo. Out to the wing. Kuzma outside. It's rebounded by McLemore. Rockets trail by 8. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Kicks to Cephalosha. Gets a very good look and converts. Cephalosha's got 5 points so far.
I mean, like the kick out there, recognizing there's more room outside than inside.
There's Kuzma.
Yeah, and at Utah, Kyle Kuzma is restricted to more of a traditional power forward role. Now, the wide-open NBA style has unleashed his game.
And some changes here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. LeBron comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Alex Caruso. Houston with a big group substitution here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Chandler. Daniel House comes in for P.J. Tucker. James Harden, he's checked in for Ben McLemore. And Russell Westbrook subbed in for Austin Rivers. And Chris, really a combo forward game for Kuzma. He's comfortable playing small forward as well.
Well, defensively, I think he's better on the wing. I mean, think about this. In high school, he was only 5'9" as a freshman. Man, did he grow. He has experience on the perimeter.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
To the inside. And Harden with the stuff.
Oh, you love seeing Harden take off for the slam. He has just unreal hops.
Lakers leading by 3. And here's Rondo. He dishes it to James. From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. James has got 19 points.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the 3 at almost 60% for the game.
Harden kicks to Westbrook. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. LA's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Here's James. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Capella. For the Houston Rockets, they come in off a good outing against the Suns. Here's Cephalosha. Lays it up off the glass. Cephalosha's got 7 points.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Rondo finds McGee. And they call an illegal screen here. And here's what the Rockets' schedule looks like. On Monday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Sacramento Kings. And then on Wednesday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Los Angeles making a switch here. Green's checked in. Westbrook with it. He's got 8. LeBron grabs the miss.
His bad night from the field is only going to get worse if he keeps throwing up shots like that.
And that's a foul. It's called Ntabo Cephalosha. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Caldwell Pope on the wing. Now Rondo. Green fires from way outside. And again, no good by the Lakers. Here is House. Guarded by Green. At the top of the key, Westbrook. To the middle. Here's Harden. McGee with the block. Harden against James. It's rebounded by Houston.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Harden has a wide open look. Off target with his 3. Lakers leading by 4. Rondo passes to McGee. He kicks to James.
As well as he's carried himself over the years, I'm amazed by the negativity about LeBron James. I mean, all he's done is 8 straight trips to the finals. Sometimes being on top makes you a target.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Oh, you love how effortless James makes this game look. Everything comes easy to him.
Here's House. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists in the game. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. 3-point lead. Chris, you think about what LeBron's accomplished, not just on the court, his activism, his business acumen.
Yeah, shut up and dribble. That's what people want him to do, Kevin, but he's not listening. Thank God for that. It's about his power. He threatens something. For whatever reason, he loves to knock you down a bit.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. Made that one only his 4th of this game after firing 10 times from the floor. LeBron against Cephalosha. The drive by James, and Capella sends it back.
An elite shot blocker in this game. Capella's athleticism and length allows him to stifle shooters.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Kept alive by Houston. Great D that time from Green.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Harden, no good.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit dubious.
Coming out of a screen, Chris, who are the most effective players in the league rolling to the bucket? All good screen rollers.
Oh, well, I'd have to start with Clint Capella. I mean, just think about that play with he and Harden at the top of the key. Harden gives you a catch-22 that his defender go out there and try to stop him. And the minute you do, he comes in with that little fake layup. You think he's laying it up. No, he's throwing the alley-oop to Capella. Such great hands, great footwork. He can finish strong inside. Don't forget about Rudy Gobert. Don't forget about Drummond. Don't forget about Blake Griffin. I could go on and on. Montrezl Harrell out there in the Clipperland. Guys that can finish strong. Guys that'll get contact and put that defense in a bad situation.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. For the three. Offensive rebound.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Oh, man, did you see him close that gap? What a great job. He made the shooter feel uncomfortable.
And the Rockets making a change here. McLemore is checked in. Rockets trail by 5. Here is Harden. He's coming off a 34-point game against Phoenix. For 3. Rebound by JaVale McGee. McGee's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
You give James a lane to the basket, he's going to dunk it hard. Amazing watching him just glide through the air.
Here's Westbrook. Capella kicks to McLemore. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella.
And let's check out stats for James. Coming off a terrific season, putting in about 27 points a game, 8 assists and 8 rebounds. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
He's oozing with confidence. I mean, and it shows. Every time he steps on the floor, he expects to dominate.
Back to Green. 5 to shoot. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. And now it's a 10-point Laker lead.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
Here's Harden. And the rejection by LeBron.
James is just a sensational shot blocker. You better check your rearview mirror. He's relentless.
Here's Harden. Another miss by Houston.
He's been cold, and it's been hurting him. D, I mean, was ready for him. He hasn't been able to solve it.
And James throws it down.
He's not a guy who's going to sit back and settle for jumpers. He's going to get to the bucket every time he can.
Here's Westbrook, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Westbrook's got 14 points.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
The pass to Howard. And there's the feed to James. Here's Cook. Howard trying to free himself up. And another 3 for the Lakers.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
There's a minute left in the first half. Harden's shot is good.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 three-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Cook, the pass to Howard. Pass to James. On the wing, Green, guarded by Harden. Stolen by Westbrook. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Caldwell Pope.
Well, you knew after the Paul George trade that the Thunder would look to sell on Westbrook as well. Just part of the rebuild at this point. His agent did well to get him to a team looking to compete. A great fit for a player in this stage of Russ's career.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Anthony Davis is checked in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Alex Caruso in for Danny Green. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And here are the Rockets now. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes the 3. It's not going to go for him. And we finished one half of basketball. Lakers lead by 8. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Dwight, what are you seeing from your opponent tonight?
They're a tough team. You know, they play hard, they play together, they move the ball, and they know how to play within the offense, you know. And we've been doing a better job on the defensive end, and I think tonight we came out with the right mentality. We just got to keep it up.
Dwight, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 30 points, 5 rebounds. And that's going to do it for our halftime show.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
And on the floor for Mike D'Antoni starting the second half. Tucker and Capella are up front. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. And it's House in at the 3. Here's Davis, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the foul against Houston. For Los Angeles, they have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line. And that's another area where he is just a superb player, excellent at the free throw line.
Here is House. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. House dishes to Capella. For 3, Westbrook. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got 8 rebounds in this game. Good work defensively by Capella.
Slow to get warm after the break. 0 for 3 now. Maybe they need an early timeout just to try to settle things down.
Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Passes it to Davis. Westbrook against LeBron. Green passes to McGee. Kicks to Davis. Shot clock at 6. James finds Green. Caldwell Pope for 3. They get it back. They shoot again. And the layup is up and in. 13 points for Davis.
His energy level has never dropped in this game. I mean, he's working his tail off. And the D struggling to keep up.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. It's good from long range. Westbrook's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Rockets. Now here's James. D right on him. And they double up Davis. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Houston. Capella's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Harden with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Westbrook, no good. Lakers leading by 9. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive. Count that bucket. Caldwell Pope's got his second basket.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Timeout called, the Rockets. Chris, we talk about perimeter scoring becoming more prevalent. The biggest shift coming from bigs shooting more threes.
Yeah, they are now counted upon to space the floor, and the better you can shoot, the better you can space the floor. And then more importantly, if you can knock down that three, you become a triple threat because now you can shoot there, maybe you can dribble and get by, or because of your height, you see different passing lanes and you can be a better passer, getting your teammates involved, and they like that spacing as well.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Pass to House. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Davis kicks to LeBron. LeBron is doubled. Caldwell Pope for three. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 5 assists in the game.
There you go, his first three-pointer of the night. That should calm him down, maybe even get him going a little bit.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Can't hit that one. And the Lakers going the other way now.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And there's the pass to Davis.
Watch the screen.
Rebounded by Tucker.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
Some room here for Westbrook. Here's Capella, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Oh, man, and the 6'10" frame of Capella. I mean, when he's close inside, he's a huge threat to put the ball in the bucket.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Los Angeles. Rondo comes in for James. And a switch here also for Houston. Cephalosha's checked in. Caldwell Pope outside. Inside, stolen by Tucker. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
When you put everything into your defense like Tucker does, good things happen. Like easy points off of a terrific steal.
Now here's Rondo. They kick it out to Green. Pass to Davis. It's stolen by Capella. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That is his first foul of the game. Rockets trail by 11. And here's Harden's in the game. In the corner, Cephalosha with it.
And the ability of Caldwell Pope to get in the shooter's head. Love having a guy like him who puts a lot of energy into the defense.
Floats it up for Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Outside Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
And you know Westbrook has an outstanding vertical. Once he gets to the launching pad, rim, beware.
Rondo with the ball. Caldwell Pope kicks to Kuzma. Off target from outside.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Oh, man, did you see him close that gap? What a great job. He made the shooter feel uncomfortable.
That cuts the lead to single digits. And that's now 24 points for Russell Westbrook.
Knocks down his second 3 of the half. I mean, 2 of them in the first half also. Doing some solid work from deep.
Pass to Davis. Shoots over Capella. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Rockets trail by 8. Westbrook passes to Harden. A rebound by the Lakers. They've led by as many as 14 points.
And a boom it was for the Rockets to be able to keep Clint Capella. A great fit with the team and gives them exactly what they need on the interior.
And Greg Capella, who was taken near the end of the first round back in 2014 in the draft, has developed well during his time with Houston.
And Capella's game has really taken off in the last few seasons. He looks to be a double-double machine for this team for the next handful of years, and that is exactly what they need.
Here is Cook. Pass to Caldwell Pope. The tray sinks the triple. Caldwell Pope's got 10 points here in the second half.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Here's Harden. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And it's Cook with the ball for Los Angeles. 9-point game. Caldwell Pope for three. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Now, this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Harden surveying the D. Houston with a new 14.
Well, that's made a huge difference in this game, if you ask me. Their offensive rebounding has been sensational.
Launches a three. The Lakers with the rebound. Howard's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And Caldwell Pope just blows past defenders with his feet. Just a sensational finisher all around the bucket.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. They trail by 14. There's the pass to McLemore. Back to Harden. Another miss by Harden.
Jesus surprises anyone with that miss. When he's left alone like that, you can usually count it.
Pass to Caruso. Howard against Chandler. Howard dishes to Caldwell Pope. From deep three-point range, Tyson Chandler pulls it in. Chandler's got 6 rebounds now in the game. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now here's Harden. Not a lot of room. It's Rivers on the wing. Fires for 3. Kept alive. Chandler kicks to Rivers. Teardrop shot, and he sinks the layup. Rivers has got his first points of the game.
This is how you run the pick and roll. Rivers just knows how to break down a defense.
Passes to Kuzma. Had the space there, but it's offline.
He gets the playground jumper and can't make good on it. You don't get many chances easy as that.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Now let's check out some numbers here for James Harden. He's coming off an excellent season. First in scoring, second in steals, and he ranked in the top 10 in assists. An incredible knack for drawing defenders and finding the open man.
And his unmatchable instincts for scoring the basketball. That's what made him #1 last year. You can't stop him, and you can't even really contain him. Kuzma can't get it to go. Rockets trail by 12. House kicks to McLemore. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And the dunk by LeBron.
I love the way James moves in transition. He's relentless and determined.
The Rockets shooting around 40% in the third, maybe settling for some less than ideal looks out there. Harden gets the bucket.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Lakers leading by 12. Pass to Howard. Lakers working the ball around now. Kuzma passes to LeBron. The three-pointer no good.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's falling here since.
Now here's McLemore outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. McLemore's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. 43 seconds left in the third. Cook looking it over. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
It's his first trip to the line.
And going back to his numbers from just a season ago, he was knocking it down at a 77% clip.
And the Rockets making a change here. Capella's checked in. Here's Harden. There's the dish to Rivers. Swiped away. Fast break. Here we go. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Now Harden. He's got 25. From outside the arc. The shot, no good. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Lakers on top. They lead by 13. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
This is how you quarterback an offense. He sees and anticipates what the defense is doing.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. LeBron James is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Howard. And it's Caruso in at the shooting guard. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
And with the game he's having, there's no doubt he'll be the guy they lean on to protect the lead.
And most fans think of the Rockets as offense only, but that's not the case at all.
No, GA, I mean, they force a good amount of turnovers, and they trap pretty well. I mean, the defense has been solid for them the past few years, if you ask me. Nothing mind-blowing, but this team is certainly not one-sided.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Kuzma, left side. From past the arc, and that one's good, Caruso. And the Lakers lead by 17.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And it's Capella missing.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Now here's Westbrook. Releases. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. James has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Howard and Capella sends it back. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. And the Lakers with some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Anthony Davis comes in for Quinn Cook. And it's Green in for Alex Caruso. And the Rockets making a change here as well. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for James Harden. Rocket 6. McGee dishes to Green. And Capella sends it back. And here's Westbrook. The pass to House. Goes up to the stripe. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. And Kuzma slams it in.
Backed by an aggressive offensive mindset, Kuzma attacks the rim with force.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here is House. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Green. LeBron with it. Westbrook picks him up. And James gets it to go. James has got 39.
If you're the defense, what can you do? James is too strong, too focused on these finishes.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
And for the Lakers, 6 straight seasons outside the playoffs. Can you believe it's the worst record in the NBA over that span? I mean, for the league's premier franchise, it's not what they're accustomed to.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Here's Westbrook. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up. And the Lakers have an illustrious past, Chris, but they can't rest on their laurels.
Yeah, you're right, Kev. Teams around the league are getting more advanced with their scouting. The Lakers taking steps to ensure they remain on the cutting edge.
Chris, over the last 40 years, a steady decline in offensive rebound. Largely due, I'm guessing, to the concern with transition defense, right?
Definitely, and let's give respect to the offensive rebounding that it should have. Whenever you had guys like Rodman, Popeye Jones, guys that used to you'd have nightmares about because they were such great rebounders, Ben Wallace. Well, now it's a little bit different because those guys were playing the 4 position, right? So now at the 4 position, you have to get back on defense because if you're not, guys are shooting threes from Curryland in the 4 position because the game is evolving. So now it is better to get back in transition than trying to get an extra possession for your team. You still want to attack the glass. You just want to make sure you know who's in the game at that time because now you have guys leaking out, getting a quick shot on that other end.
It's intercepted, and here they come. Here's McLemore. Capella kicks it to Tucker. Pass to McLemore. 6 on the shot clock. A three-pointer is right on target.
That's the kind of player McLemore is. He is always thinking of shooting as soon as he gets the ball off the pass.
Kuzma outside. Back to LeBron. He feeds it to Davis. Kicks it out to James. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Kuzma can't get it to go.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Rebound the Lakers. McGee's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And finished off by LeBron.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for Houston. They host the Kings after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Passes it to Tucker. A 3. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
LeBron James on the wing. Outside, Green. But they get it back. McGee, the pass to Davis. Hits it from three-point range. Davis has got 9 points now in just the second half.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Capella bounce pass. To the paint, here's House. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
Well, the Rockets are a team that is pushing NBA theory to the extremes with how they approach offense.
Oh, yeah, every year they seem to go more toward threes or free throws. I mean, you can't fault them as it consistently works for them, though. I mean, it's like watching the team experiment with what makes an NBA offense.
Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Los Angeles. LeBron kicks to Green. From deep. The shot that time, not on target. And it's Houston the other way. Westbrook passes to House. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Daniel House. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Dang, that's his 4th foul. Now he's going to have to be careful. Still a little ways to go and only 2 fouls to spare.
And Davis gets it to go.
As dangerous as he is inside, Davis gives opponents nightmares when he's able to get to the mid-range. He's very reliable when he steps back and takes the jump shot.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. There's JaVale McGee with the rebound.
And even though the quarter has been a struggle, it doesn't look like he's lost his confidence. He keeps looking for a shot.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Pass to McLemore. Two-time NBA champion Michael Thompson says the arm muscles, Chris, on today's players don't measure up with what they used to be. Is that even important?
You know what? He's right, but I don't know how important that is unless, you just want to bring the gun show to the games and then pull out the arms and the curls and say, check out these muscles. But now I think, it's a lot different. And make no mistake, even though that is a true comment, players of today are much more athletic in his day and my day. And I think that's because of technology. They understand core strength. They understand dieting. They understand rest. And so many, they're privy to so much information that we didn't have. But, no more curls. It doesn't seem like there are any more Karl Malone 24-inch pythons, brother, out there in any of these games.
Green passes to McGee. Davis dishes to James. LeBron is doubled. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. James Harden, he's checked in for Ben McLemore. Rockets trail by 17. Harden left side. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. 32 points for Russell Westbrook.
Drills his third three of the half. I mean, that's 15 points from long range for him today.
Now here's LeBron. Defense right on him. Caldwell Pope outside. And again, the Lakers no good.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
No good off the back of the rim. Lakers leading by 14. Here's LeBron. Uses the glass to finish the layup. James has got 13 points in the second half.
And no one can really compete defensively with LeBron's athleticism. I mean, his strength, just too much to match up with.
Now the pass to Tucker. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by LeBron. James has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And they double up James. Pass to Davis. It's rebounded by Houston.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
You're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
James in the post, guarded by Harden. There's Green with the three. Cans it from downtown. And the Lakers lead by 19.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a guy you can leave alone. Not if you have any hope of closing the gap.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Poor rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Back to Green. James looking around. Right side Green. Corner shot. Back to LeBron. And they double up James. And the wide open shot from Green. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Green's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
Well, GA, this is no let-up. And, you know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
Caldwell Pope against Harden. LeBron outside. Back to Caldwell Pope. And here's Green outside. Harden grabs the miss. Rockets trail by 20.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Los Angeles.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for LeBron.
Well, it's easy to look at his scoring as the key to this win, but there's so much more to it than that. It's a triple-double. He got it done everywhere.
And they double up LeBron. Outside, Davis. This one for three. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. Clemens, he's covered by Rondo. Kicks it to Clark. Here's Hartenstein. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Even when the D is playing off of him, the mid-range jumper shouldn't be the shot they're looking for.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Three-pointer, Daniels, and he's good on the 3-ball.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Now, that's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Danny, a strong defensive effort both individually and team. Now, how comfortable are you at that end of the floor now, knowing that you can make things tough on the opposition?
Well, we want to make them take tough shots. We're not comfortable at any point defensively, but we got to continue to be active and be aggressive and get our hands on loose balls.
It's been the mark of the Spurs for a long time, Danny. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For